Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, the phenomenon. Early life and beginnings. Ronaldo Luís Nazário de Lima, widely known simply as Ronaldo, was born on September 22, 1976, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Growing up in the Jacarezinho neighborhood, Ronaldo's talent was apparent from an early age. Raised in a modest family, he was introduced to football by his father, a passionate football fan, even though he worked as a welder and spent most of his time away from home. Ronaldo's mother, a housemaid, played a crucial role in nurturing his dreams, supporting him as he honed his skills on the streets and in local youth clubs. By the age of 12, Ronaldo had already caught the attention of local scouts due to his incredible pace, flair, and natural goal-scoring ability. His rise through the youth ranks was swift, and at the age of 16, he signed with Cruzeiro, a top club in Brazil's Minas Gerais state. Ronaldo's debut for Cruzeiro came in 1993, and it didn't take long for him to make a mark on the national stage. His performances in the Campeonato Mineiro and Copa do Brasil impressed many, and he quickly became one of the most talked-about young talents in Brazilian football. Ronaldo's style of play was defined by his explosive speed, dribbling, and extraordinary finishing. His ability to glide past defenders with ease and score from almost any position on the field earned him comparisons with some of Brazil's greatest players. His rise through Brazilian football was rapid, and by 1994, he had already been called up to the Brazilian national team at the tender age of 17, though he would not feature in the 1994 FIFA World Cup. Career peak, the global phenomenon. Ronaldo's career truly exploded onto the world stage in 1996 when he signed for PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands. At PSV, Ronaldo's exceptional performances in the Eredivisie helped solidify his reputation as one of the brightest talents in world football. His first season in Europe was nothing short of sensational, as he scored 30 goals in 33 league appearances, showcasing his remarkable skills and clinical finishing ability. This impressive start caught the attention of some of the biggest clubs in Europe. In 1997, Ronaldo's move to FC Barcelona marked the beginning of his rise as a global football icon. His time at Barcelona was relatively short but incredibly impactful. Under coach Johan Cruyff, Ronaldo's dazzling performances in the La Liga and UEFA Cup earned him the prestigious Ballon d'Or in 1997, making him the youngest player ever to win the award at just 21 years old. Ronaldo's performances at Barcelona, particularly his mesmerizing dribbling, speed, and finishing, captivated the football world and confirmed his status as a future legend. The following year, Ronaldo moved to Inter Milan for a then-record fee, solidifying his place among football's elite. In Italy, Ronaldo reached the peak of his powers. During his first season with Inter, he scored 34 goals in 47 appearances across all competitions, a stunning return that earned him the FIFA World Player of the Year for the second time in 1998. His performances for Inter were nothing short of magical, as he led the team to great heights both domestically and in European competitions. Ronaldo's peak was not just defined by his domestic performances, it was also marked by his achievements with the Brazilian national team. In the 1998 FIFA World Cup, Ronaldo played a pivotal role in Brazil's journey to the final. Despite a shockingly poor performance in the final against France, which was widely attributed to personal issues affecting him, Ronaldo had an extraordinary tournament, scoring 4 goals and providing key assists. His speed, ball control, and clinical finishing made him one of the most dangerous forwards in the world at his peak. However, Ronaldo's most significant achievement came in 2002, when he led Brazil to victory in the FIFA World Cup. Despite the prior doubts surrounding his fitness and form, Ronaldo returned to his best and dominated the tournament, finishing as the top scorer with 8 goals, including 2 goals in the final against Germany. His redemption story from the 1998 World Cup was a fairy tale, and his performance in 2002 solidified his legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time. In addition to winning the World Cup, Ronaldo also secured his third FIFA World Player of the Year award in 2002, further cementing his place in history. Main achievements: a storied career. Ronaldo's career achievements are vast, both at the club and international level. At club level, he won multiple league titles and individual accolades across 3 of Europe's most prestigious leagues: Ballon d'Or, 1997, 2002. FIFA World Player of the Year, 1996, 1997, 2002. UEFA Cup, 1998, with Inter Milan. Copa del Rey, 1997, with Barcelona. La Liga, 2003, with Real Madrid. Serie A, 2007, with AC Milan. UEFA Champions League, 2002, with Real Madrid. Ronaldo also made 98 appearances for Brazil, scoring 62 goals. His most iconic achievement with the national team was winning 2 FIFA World Cups, 1994, 2002. His triumph in 2002, where he played a starring role as top scorer, remains one of the most remarkable comebacks in football history. Ronaldo was the symbol of Brazil's attacking brilliance, and his ability to bounce back from devastating injuries in the early 2000s showed his resilience and commitment to the game. Aside from his World Cup successes, Ronaldo also won Copa America, 1997, and Confederations Cup, 1997, with Brazil, further contributing to his reputation as one of the best forwards to ever play the game. His goal-scoring ability, explosive pace, and sharp footballing intellect made him a nightmare for defenders across the globe. Last years, struggles and transition. In the latter years of his career, Ronaldo faced numerous injuries, including significant knee problems, that would ultimately impact his playing time and form. After stints at Real Madrid, 2002 to 2007, and AC Milan, 2007 to 2008, where he continued to experience flashes of his old brilliance, Ronaldo's fitness began to deteriorate. Despite this, he continued to play at the highest level, transitioning between Corinthians in Brazil and Milan in Europe. In 2008, Ronaldo returned to his homeland, joining Corinthians, where he found a new lease of life. He led the team to victory in the Campeonato Paulista and Brazilian Serie A, winning domestic honors in his final years. However, the toll of years of injuries became too much for the former superstar, and in 2011, Ronaldo announced his retirement from football at the age of 34. His decision to retire was filled with nostalgia and respect, as he had been a global icon throughout his career. Ronaldo's last years were defined by his transition from being a superstar player to becoming a highly influential figure in the footballing world. After retiring, Ronaldo has shifted his focus to business ventures and has become involved in football administration. In 2018, he purchased a stake in Real Valladolid, a Spanish club, continuing his legacy in the sport from behind the scenes. Legacy, the phenomenon of Brazilian football. Ronaldo's impact on football extends far beyond his achievements on the field. He was a player who redefined the role of a striker, blending explosive pace, skill, and a clinical finishing ability that made him an unstoppable force in his prime. Known as O Fenomeno, the phenomenon, Ronaldo was a footballing genius who consistently pushed the boundaries of what was possible on the field. His breathtaking runs, dazzling dribbles, and brilliant goals made him an iconic figure in global football. While injuries ultimately shortened his career, Ronaldo remains one of the greatest players to have ever graced the game. His influence on the game, both in Brazil and worldwide, has shaped modern football, and his legacy will continue to inspire generations of players to come. His ability to overcome adversity, including the physical setbacks in the latter part of his career, proves his extraordinary resilience and dedication to the sport. Ronaldo's legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time remains intact, and he will always be remembered as a player who captured the imagination of fans across the globe.